Hi guys, so sometimes when we're travelling up the road, I take a whole stack of videos of all the different places with the good intentions that I'm going to actually post everything week after week after week. But as you know, time gets away from you and you don't always get to post all of the videos you want to post. Now this particular video is the prime example of that, where we actually headed off to the Henry Lawson Festival back in the King's birthday long weekend of 2025. So that was June, so it was cold, and we went off to explore the festival. Now I'm going to give it a thumbs up to the festival and would recommend it to you, but in this episode I'm actually going to share all of the adventures we had at Gulgong, not just the festival, but also the great camping we had at the showground, all the fun things that Dougie did, and so much more. So I hope you enjoy this episode, and thank you for watching, and let's get started on our visit to Gulgong for the Henry Lawson Festival. Well, if you're into Australian history, travel tips, free camping, and other information about travelling around Australia with the dog, you've come to the right channel. So join us, Dougie the dog, Kevin the caravan, as we explore Australia. Morning all, so here we are in Gulgong, and we're in the caravan because it's really cold, but we're here for the Henry Lawson Festival. So we're going to be exploring this festival. It's a June long weekend, so it's winter here. Now Gulgong is not far from Mudgee in New South Wales. So we've got ourselves set up here beautifully at the Gulgong showground, and we've got our little campfire pig thing, and we've got our chairs, and it's just a lovely spot. We're going to head into town and I'll show you more as we get ready for the start of the festival. That's a lovely old building. Museums this way. So we're planning on eating up at the theatre, but the theatre was fully booked out. So if you guys are going to eat at the festival, you need to pre-book all of your meals. We're going to keep wandering along till we find somewhere to eat. So the Henry Lawson Festival here is amazing. There is so much to see and do. Now they have lots of activities on that you need to get tickets for. So there's live music, there's bush dances, there's ghost tours through the old buildings at night, and there's lots of historical reenactments. Plus all of the market stalls that we're seeing here, and there's poetry readings and lots of other stuff. But it's just about time for the actual street parade, so we're going to head up and check it out. Oh, check out these Henry Lawson is riding a bike. So the wonderful thing about country festivals is that most of it is free. All the markets are free, the parade is free. There's some events that you do need to book in for, but the event itself is still free. There's live entertainment. There's some stuff you do need to pay for, but this is an amazing festival. So the parade is absolutely amazing. It ran for a bit over an hour and it was just well worth seeing it. As usual, guys, I'm not going to show you the whole parade. You guys can come out, book yourself in and check out this amazing Henry Lawson Festival, which is on the King's birthday long weekend in June. So all this old machinery and the tractors, it's just really amazing. I've been advised that they actually all come out of the Pioneering Museum, which we're about to go down and check out. Hopefully they'll let Dougie in, we'll find out soon. But all these tractors remind me of when we were in Swan Hill. You guys might want to check out that video as well. Come on, Dougie. Look at all these things, Dougie. All these gramophones and old record players. So I hadn't realised how big this place actually is, this museum. It goes from room to room to room. So it's actually located across 3 different historical buildings in the main street, plus all these back buildings, and they've got so much stuff added in. In fact, I was reading earlier that this is one of Australia's most significant collections of Australiana, with thousands of objects from the traditional home stuff to historical media to the cars and the trucks and other bits and pieces. And they've even got a fully restored Cobb & Co coach, which I thought was brilliant. You could literally spend days in here, guys. But I'm not going to show you all of it, but it is amazing and you really need to come out and check it out and take the time to go through all the different exhibitions. And it is a little bit like a rabbit warren, so you've got to go down this corridor to get to this corridor and then follow this rail around. So take your time, be patient and enjoy the experience. It's well worth it. So what I'm showing you here is just a tiny percentage of what's here. It is well worth spending the money and spending the time. But I'm not going to show you any more, guys. We're going to head back to the caravan to have some dinner. And Morning all, this is our last day in Gulgong after the Henry Lawson Festival. But I'm going to show you around this amazing showground campground before we head on. So there's heaps and heaps of space and heaps of power inside. There's Dougie. There are 3 toilet blocks. So we've identified 3 toilet blocks in here in different locations, which makes it really easy. But there's only 1 shower block that I found, and it's got 2 showers for the ladies and 2 showers for the guys, plus a disabled shower. Beautiful old buildings here, and the signage tells you what some of them are. So there's a dining room. So that one looks like it's been newly built, whereas this one is definitely an old original building. So but you can see all the stuff back down there. You can see our campground, but I'm just going to spin around. So I'm just going to spin around, guys, so you can see how much space there is. Just looking at all the caravan sites that are here, that are full, because they're here for the Gulgong Festival like us. And it's just really nice. So while we're walking up here, just let you know, we went to see one of the live performances last night, which was really amazing. It was all about Ben Hall, the bushranger. This is the camp office up here, but the lovely Linda and her husband will come round and take your money if you haven't prepaid online. So you can book and she'll send you out a form and then you can pay online. It doesn't guarantee you a specific spot in a specific location, but it just makes it easy if you just want to pay with EFTPOS rather than carrying cash. So just have a look at how beautiful these showers are. Plenty of space in there. Very, very nice. Come on, doggy. So, rules for people like us, where if you've got a dog, these are the rules. Must be responsible for their behaviour, must be on a leash at all time, must put their waste in the bin, which is what we're doing with Dougie right now. Popping Dougie's waste in the bin. And you can see all the details. There is an honesty box here. It's $25 a night if you're here for 3 nights, or if you're here for more, it goes down to $20 a night, which is good. Well, we're going to wander down here past the toilets and I'm going to show you more of the showground. Oh, Dougie has it. Oh, that is so cute. Look, guys. We've got all of Snow White dwarves hanging out in the garden. Better gnomes. Oh, that is so cute. I wonder if you've spotted this when you've been at Gulgong. Let me know in the comments below. Mr. Turtle. Oh, look at this beautiful tree, guys. So look, it's an Australian native and it's middle of winter and it's just full of blossoms. Absolutely full of blossoms. Just look at how pretty that is with all its little blossoms. How nice is that? You wouldn't think to have flowers in winter, but clearly there are flowers in winter. So we're heading back down the hill now to the caravan, and I'm going to have some breakfast. After that, we missed out on actually going to see the Henry Lawson Museum yesterday, so I'm going to be showing you around that shortly. But see that just down there, guys, that's another toilet block. All the toilets are really nice flushing toilets. They've all got a sink in them. They're like little en-suites, so it's really nice. And there's lots of these signs that tells you that there's potable water everywhere here, which has been great. And there's heaps of garbage bins too. So guys, we're having a nice morning coffee. It'll be a lovely day here in Gulgong. So one of the things I love about staying in showgrounds is there's no time limit. You don't have to be off site by 10 o'clock. So we've come down to the Henry Lawson Museum as the last part of our festival, but there is a performance on 11 o'clock. So we're going to have a quick visit to that before we head on at about lunchtime. Louisa, mother, married Harry Aubrey in 1845. Father Henry Aubrey, who went by Harry, and born in Grenfell. So the museum is dog friendly and it is well worth the visit. I'm not going to show you the rest of the museum, but there is so much fantastic history about Henry Lawson here. It is well worth making the effort to come and see it. On our way up to the theatre, spotted this map of the town, and it's actually a heritage walk. We're not going to get time to do it, but after the performance, which I will record a little bit for you, we're going to head up and have a look at the mine thing. Hopefully it'll be open. We're heading back to the car, but while we're in the performance, we did last for a couple of hours and was amazing. It's actually rained here and it's cold. Oh, let me tell you. Anyway, we're going to go around to the mine and then we're heading on. Wow, that is a lot of gold and a lot of money. I hadn't realised how much gold they actually got out of gold. Well, the main mine thing, which is a tourist attraction, is closed, so typical my luck. I am going to have a quick look around the outside, and there's something like a cafe and stuff at the top of the hill. Well, it is a shame that this isn't open, but there was quite a number of other things around Gulgong that I wanted to see. So this just gives me an excuse to come back so I can actually come and check out the old gold mine here on what's called Red Hill. Little panning area, how cool is that? Well guys, this is a wrap for the Henry Lawson Festival, and it's typical with our trips away. It's already starting to rain again, so we're heading off. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Let me know in the comments below whether you've been to the Henry Lawson Festival or if you're planning on going in 2026. So stay tuned to the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. Forward to seeing you in our next exciting adventure with Dougie Dog.